Hey Dumplings, it's Dave Decide. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the craziness that ensued online. I want to talk about one of the recent Jungkook moments that have happened. Now this was on their new TV show MapleStory Originals, and there's definitely been some controversy online about it. What it could mean, all that jazz. I also want to get into a JHope crush. This is something that has surfaced on my timeline and I definitely wanted to talk about it. So let's jump into the tea here today. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is of course the MapleStory Original video, or the little series that BTS and MapleStory are doing. Now it is posted on their YouTube channel, and the first episode is up, and it's basically an episode where BTS talks about their experience playing the game, and you just get to hear everyone's experience and their love of the game. We found out that our boys loved the game so much and used to spend hours playing it. Now I have to be honest, I think BTS might bring back the game, because the hype of the game I believe has died down since I was in middle school or high school. I honestly have no idea how the game works. I have never played, but I guess it's not too late to play. But anywho, it was a very cute episode. And Jungkook actually revealed his character, and it really blew everyone away. I was blown away. But with stuff that tends to blow people away, there tends to be some controversy. Like the internet really went crazy both ways. The internet went bisexual. And apparently it was supposed to be inspired by the Galaxy Mirror Cosmos thing. And Jungkook said that he knows that a lot of armies play the game, so he made this for armies. Which I mean is so cute. I love it so much, I will accept the gift. I love that he is always thinking of armies. And I definitely would pick that character if it's available when I play. I'm assuming in the game you can pick characters. Again, I've never played. Now while the drawing looks normal, what was actually catching a lot of controversy online was not the drawing itself, but actually what Jungkook wrote on top of the drawing. Right there it says Jungkook, or JK. This was weird because there were some people that were tweeting that the K in JK looked like the symbol that Taekook shippers use to represent Taekook. And it looked like Jungkook was kind of acknowledging or confessing to that. Now a lot of these shipper tweets ended up going viral, and some were deleted due to the hate that they were getting, which I do not believe anyone should be getting hate. But if you look at the JK that Jungkook wrote, it doesn't appear as if it was a V with a line through it, it just appears as a K in my opinion. So I don't know if in this situation Jungkook was confessing to that. Now if you've been here a while, you'll know my stance on Taekook and shipping in general. I think it's fine, I think it's fun. Now are there toxic people who use shipping as their way to be toxic? Absolutely. Are there people who will attack the person that they are shipping if that person that they are shipping ends up talking to someone else who they did not ship that person with? Yes, there are people like that too. But this is going to happen regardless, whether shipping exists or not. So you can't hate the action of shipping itself just because of a few bad apples. Oh, I hate bad apples. You should just hate the bad apples. Shipping is the victim here. It's being framed as bad. Throw those apples away. I never liked that fruit anyway, I'm allergic. Now if Taekook is real, they'll come out, they'll say something, they'll acknowledge it one day. And if it's not, it's still something fun within the community that a lot of armies seem to like to do. I don't personally feel like it crosses any lines, as long as you're not toxic about it. I have seen some people say that BTS have said that shipping makes them uncomfortable. I don't know where that is said. I literally can't find that anywhere. So if you do find it, please let me know, because I really did try to look. For like 4 to 5 hours. I'll never get back those 4 to 5 hours. But I definitely wanted to see what some people were saying over on the Tweetster. One person wrote, so actually the Delulu Taekookers made this K, it's kind of a V and K together, as their cult for Taekook. So as JK wrote K, they're telling Jungkook is indicating that Taekook is real. They're not even leaving him write a single letter. Now I just want to say, 99% of Taekook shippers are actually huge fans of the group. Like the group as a whole. They buy tons and tons of albums, they go to concerts, all that. And I'm sure if you remove Taekook shippers from the fandom, you'll actually lose a lot of armies. A lot of people enjoy shipping the group. Now on the other hand, there are people who specifically just like one member, solo stands I believe they're called. And those people who just stand one member and sometimes attack the other members, that is not okay. That is toxic behavior. But that is a very small percentage of these like shippers. Definitely not enough for you to hate shipping as a whole. Now as I mentioned, a lot of these Taekook shippers were talking about that K. A lot of these tweets that were deleted were about the K. Now I just can't imagine that the tweet was so toxic that it required people coming for the shipper, for the original tweet. It's all just for fun. Everything BTS does is for the sake of it being fun and creating a community of acceptance and fun. People in your community are going to have different interests, and as long as it doesn't harm the interest of BTS, i.e. doesn't affect sales or doesn't affect their physical health, then I doubt BTS or Big Hit would even care. Jungkook and Taeyeon have even acknowledged Taekook before. I'm sure they know about this specific part of the fandom. Either way, I would love if Jungkook talked more about the people that he might be interested in. Maybe a little someone's name that starts with Dave and ends with Dave. Middle name Dave. Wait, is my name Dave? it don't matter. I'll be Dave for you, Jungkook. I'll be whatever you want. But now, while Jungkook isn't talking about who he likes, JHope has some interest in women's. He actually even once talked about on TV how this social media star, this Apple woman, who is hot, oh my god. JHope talked about how he would like a lot of her pictures, which who can blame him? The woman looks good. But there's actually another instance that we're gonna get into today. This is a time that took armies by storm, and we were all kind of shook. Now, this is something that's resurfaced on my timeline, and I thought, why not talk about it? It's cute. There was this moment that was caught on camera where JHope was kind of sharing his experience in the studio, the stew, as the industry professions call it. JHope showed his monitor, and on the monitor we can kind of see like a female figure, and people were definitely confused as to who this woman could be. Was it a lover? What was it? JHope must have not seen my face. I must send him a few photos of me for his background. But it actually wasn't just on his monitor. You saw kind of like a blurry image of that, but we also saw JHope's laptop, and you can definitely see it more clearly there. Now, who is this person? Is it a singer? Yes, she is none other than the Queen Tinashe. Now, she is an amazing R&B singer. I feel like she really blew up from her X Out commercial, and I think people really took notice of her when she had her hit 2 On, which was definitely really popular overseas because at the time it had a very much K-pop vibe to it, and I guess JHope really took notice of her too. So during an interview when BTS was asked who they would like to collab with, JHope got all giggly, and it looks like everyone else kind of knew the answer too, but basically JHope said Tinashe, and then all the other members started laughing, which to me just kind of tells that he maybe had been fangirling over her for a long time. I think that's really cute. Now, I am a little bit sad that a track was never sent over to Tinashe. Like, Tinashe, soon after receiving a lot, and I mean a lot of messages from armies asking her to collab with JHope, Tinashe then went on interviews saying that she would love to collaborate with JHope. And when it was brought up, she said she'd be more than happy to do a track. Keep in mind, BTS wasn't as big at the time. Like, I don't think they were doing too much in America at the moment. So for Tinashe to say yes, I think that's pretty cool. Also, it would definitely be so different. It would have a different vibe. It would sound so cool. Definitely not a bad idea. She is also an amazing dancer. JHope is an amazing dancer. Put the two together. I still do have hopes and dreams that maybe in the future a collab will happen. I definitely wanted to see what some people were saying online. One person wrote, "Why is everyone making JHope look thirsty over Tinashe? Like, yes, he's a fan, but he ain't desperate to collab with her. Calm yourselves down." What's wrong with looking desperate? I'm always desperate. Desperate is the new sexy. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. As always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and kind of check stuff out. I have a lot of exclusive content over there that I can't really post on here because it'll get taken down or things like that, so I keep it over there on Patreon. You can get stuff like reaction videos, like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions, TV show reactions even. We're still finishing up In the Soup if you want to go over there and check that out. Link is in the top of the description down below. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel and all that jazz, so there's a video over there explaining that. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.